and welcome to our top 10 quick comic picks. I'm Andy.
I'm Matt.
We're here with Infinity Flux Comics out of Chattanooga, Tennessee, and this is our real quick show where we show you 10 of the biggest and best books that are releasing this week. They come out on Wednesday to your local comic book store, or if you shop with us online at infinityflux.net, they're up there too. That way you can go ahead and place your orders, and when they are released, you don't have to worry about them selling out. You already have yours on the way, whether in your box or in the mail. Some great books this week, even though I believe it's a fifth Wednesday of the month. They didn't hold back.
Yep.
There's some big ones.
Yep.
So let's get into it.
Yeah, we're going to start with the Justice League Dark Tomorrow special. This is a one-shot that kind of deals with some of the fallout from the We Are Yesterday crossover. It seems that various time travelers, are being targeted for death by these Omega demons. And there's one time traveler whose identity we don't know yet, but they do manage to get to the Justice League to warn them that time is about to collapse, basically. So this mysterious time traveler and Mr. Terrific put together a ragtag team consisting of some of the heroes you see here, Huntress, Batman, Beyond, but also other heroes like Jonah Hex. And they have to get on the Wave Rider and travel through time, trying to save all of these time travelers. Where is this all going? We don't know, but we know it has ramifications for the DCKO event.
Yeah, it is fantastic.
It's very, very good.
And first off, for me, I have Ultimate Spider-Man at number 19. I don't want to say too much about this issue, but we do pick up where the last one left off, where Richard Parker is in the grasp of Kingpin. How does he get away from it? You're going to have to read it to find out, but this is such a fun issue. Plus, there's some great stuff with Mary Jane and Peter. And there's a really interesting stuff with Mole Man as well, and why he helped Peter and Harry get out of the Savage Land jungle. You'll have to read it to find out, but people are going to be talking about this issue.
And next we have the Ultimates number 14. This is the first appearance of this universe's version of Quicksilver and Scarlet Witch, and also a couple of other well-known characters from the 616 universe. Basically, the CEO of Roxxon pulls together the heads of other corporations to say, we got to do something about these Ultimates because they are destroying our companies, they're stealing from us, sabotaging from us. And then there's one character, I'm not going to tell you who, but says, I know a couple people who can take care of that for you. And then it becomes a fight between Captain America, Hawkeye, Quicksilver, and Scarlet Witch, which is cool because that was your original Avengers team way back in the early 60s. So yeah, just another cool action-packed issue of the Ultimates.
Next up, I have our last for these J. Michael Straczynski one-shots, Spider-Man versus the Sinister 16. And this one's really funny, and even though it's Spider-Man, the Sinister 16, there is a ton of heroes in this as well, as they all booked reservations at the same fancy restaurant. How did they all end up there at the same time, both heroes and villains? And can they make it through a meal without completely tearing the place apart? You have to read to find out, but very fun, very lighthearted, but a lot of heart in it.
Next, we have DC's Kal-El-Fornia Love, and this is just a really fun, big square-bound one-shot that has 8 different fun little one-and-done stories of various members of the Superman family, just going on adventures and doing other things while they're on vacation. There's a Superman story, a Jimmy Olsen story, Power Girl, Bizarro, Lois Lane, Steel, Superboy, and Supergirl. These are just fun. You can just pick this up and read it free and clear of anything else, and just a good time.
Next up for me, I have Bring on the Bad Guys Loki. I, in particular, like this one because in this, it deals with Loki did something, and Mephisto sees this as an opportunity to get Loki to do some of his dirty work by eliminating one of the ancestors of the original Cabal that with the Soul Forge and all of that. And so he travels to 1895, where Loki is going to try and take out this person, but he's suddenly interested because it seems like this guy is telling a story through music and everything that, Loki is the god of stories. He really wants to flesh out a little bit more, and that story might be the King in Yellow. And if you know anything about the Robert Chambers story, you know that this is going to go crazy places.
Well, next we have Go Speed Racer Go. This is Speed Racer #1. This is a new series from Mad Cave. And if you read the free Comic Book Day book of this, you have an idea about what this is about. It's just a modern take on Speed Racer, but it still has all the same familiar trappings of the original manga and the original anime. This has Speed Racer racing in a race that uses Formula X rules, which means that the cars bring their own X factor to the race. And he wants to get into bigger races to help Pops get some money to help pay off their house or to help to keep from losing their house. But Pops says absolutely not. And then it only just gets worse and worse for Pops from there. And it looks like Speed will have no choice but to enter that race and try to win money for his family.
Next up, I got Star Wars The High Republic, the finale. This is the final one-shot that wraps up all of the High Republic as a initiative story. They could still tell stories within this time frame, but this big story they've been telling through novels and TV shows and everything ends right here. And I don't want to say too much about it, but you do get some nice final moments of some of these characters we've been following for a few years now. Some fun cameos from characters from both the comics, the books, and maybe some from the TV shows as well. So if you've been reading the High Republic stuff, you don't want to miss this one to round it all off.
And last for me is God's One World Under Doom. This is a a one-shot tie into the One World Under Doom storyline. And this one involves a couple of characters from the Gods miniseries from Jonathan Hickman. And we have Wynn and his apprentice Mia. They actually approach Doctor Doom and tell him that there are some magical sigils inside the sun that need to be reignited in order to keep some demons away, in order to keep them from eating the sun. And so he and the two of them and Doctor Doom actually have to travel into the sun to reignite these things. This is actually a really cool issue because we get a lot of Doctor Doom in here and the real one, not like Doombots and stuff like that. So just a really cool one shot with Doom doing a lot of really cool magical stuff.
And last for me, I have Werewolf by Night #1. This is just a one shot, but it's written by Michael Giacchino, who was the director of the Werewolf by Night special, the Disney Plus special, and the artist by David Messina. And in this, Jack wakes up in the clutches of Dracula. How did he get there? What is Dracula attempting to use him for? And is he alone in this facility, this castle he's being kept in? There may be some other familiar faces there as they try to break out. This was really, really fun, and I hope we get more of this. And that is it for our top 10 quick comic picks. Thank you so much for watching. Head over to infinityflux.net right now, where you can order these books. They are live, they're up there. That way you don't have to worry about them selling out. You'll already have yours claimed. And stay tuned for our other videos this week. One we're about to do, we're going over these books, plus their variants, and much more. And our video coming up on a Wednesday, where there's the early in a flash show where you could pre-order, get some hints about what to pre-order, and then on Friday, the full Comics from the Future show. So make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out on any of that. And until next time, see ya.